Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chum here, and welcome back to another episode of Battlespot Blast. Now, I know these episodes have been really random with their time. Sometimes they come out on the dedicated day, other times they don't. But today, I've decided no more of these shenanigans. This stuff has to come out because I enjoy it so much, despite how tilted I appear to be during every video. I do enjoy it, and I want to get better. Not to mention, I want to get back into something competitive for various streaming things that are going to be happening very soon. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. But for right now, let's talk about our team. So you guys can see we have a Charizard, which is Charizard Y. A Lucario with Lucarionite. We have a Dragonite rocking the Lumberry. Then we have my beloved Komodo rocking the Fightinium Z, I think is how you'd say it. I love this Pokemon so much. Honestly, my favorite Generation 7 Pokemon. Then we have a Venusaur here because it likes to co-op with Charizard Y. And then finally, we have our Azumarill. I almost forgot its name for a second. The Azumarill is rocking the Choice Band, and just in case I didn't mention it, the Venusaur is rocking the Sludge. No, Black Sludge. That's what it's called. It is also rocking Sludge Bomb, but that's not the item I was talking about. Anyway, that is our team for today. Let's jump into it. And in case you guys can't tell, which you probably can't tell, because I should have to say it. There's nothing on screen to tell you that. But we're playing ranked again, which is exciting. Or raiding battle, rather. Not ranked. Raiding battle. You guys can see we have a fresh record. It has been months since I played raiding battles. And today we're going to avoid the cursed music. Despite, I love this music so much, but I want to avoid it. So we're going to get off real quickly before it actually starts the match. We're going to go with Lusamine version 1 because that is where good memories have occurred. With beautiful Pokemon, i.e. Ninetales. Anyway, that's not important. What I wanted to say, like I said, we have a fresh record. I'm going to be considering this almost like season 2 of Battlespot Blast, because I feel like it's been so long since we've been doing this series consistently, and if I kind of put that kind of statement out there that, hey, it's season 2, the reason that we haven't been here for so long, or we haven't been going on properly, is because it was like a season break, right? And then I really feel like I have a reason to kind of, change my ways more than just like I want to, right? So like I said, we're going to consider this season 2 of Battlespot Blast, despite my foolish reasoning. We're going to find a tape. We do find a trainer. 1570. Can we calm down? But yeah, also, like I was talking about streams and stuff, let me just sort this out first, but just let me keep that in my head. Stream. Okay. We have Espeon, Blaziken, Mamoswine. That's actually a Pokemon I wanted to run today, but it just did not fit in the team because I kind of forgot to put it there. Tapu Lele, which is scary. Gyarados, which is scary, and then finally, the last scary thing on the opponent's team is, of course, the Ferrothorn. So, is Ferrothorn a seed? I think seed's the little one. I think Ferrothorn is this one. Again, just making sure. Now, I definitely 100% want to bring Komodo, because it is a monster. Then, it's honestly a hard pick from there, because we don't have anything that can really deal with Tapu Lele all that well. Maybe. Okay, so my first thought is, the reason I'm saying what I'm saying is, I want to bring Lucario because it deals with Gyarados. We have Vacuum Wave because they're a special Lucario, so we can at least hit it for super active damage. I mean, sure, its special defense is great, but that's not what we're going to worry about too much right now. I think we can just lead with Dragonite because it's just such a good Pokemon. Then we'll bring Lucario in the back. Actually, I don't think we should lead with Dragonite. I think we might lead with Azumarill. Lucario, and then like I said, I want to bring Komodo because Komodo can handle that Ferrothorn in a heartbeat with the fighting type Z move. Now, we may have made mistakes. Mistakes are definitely something that I can make. I almost live by that rule that I should make mistakes. Bringing Charizard wouldn't have been a horrible play. In fact, Charizard does do pretty well against Gyarados. Obviously, like, the water type attacks are dangerous, but we do have the Sun. So now that I'm thinking about it, it might have been a good idea to bring him. But we're fine here. I'm glad we didn't bleed Dragonite. I'm glad we realized we shouldn't bring that many Dragon type Pokemon. Because obviously Mamoswine is a good choice for the lead. Especially since Dragonite is a pretty logical lead where he makes sense. You can just run through teams pretty easily. So I can see why my opponent would in some fashion predict that. Now we'll go for the Waterfall. Because we want to do massive damage. And even if we don't outspeed this thing, I can't imagine it will kill us in one shot. So let's go for the Waterfall. Of course, we are Choice Banded, so whatever comes out is going to take a huge hit. Less so if it's a Ferrothorn, which is unfortunate. Even more so unfortunate, I'm now forced to switch out, which of course sucks. It would have been nice if I was smart and predicted the switch, because I believe we do have superpower. I think it was on the screen that we had superpower. I just forget my own movesets because it's been so long since I played this game in terms of like competitive battling, and honestly I can't wait to get back into that. And actually now's a good time to talk about streaming while I'm mindlessly switching Pokemon, of course, so I can get our boy Komodo in here. But yeah, like I said last week, or a few episodes of Pokemon Black Nuzlocke ago, I actually talked about the idea of me doing a stream last weekend, in which I would be playing Battlespot. Sorry, no, Wi-Fi battles. I'm having a blank because I'm watching the game as well. But yeah, in which I'd be playing Wi-Fi battles against you guys. Now, sadly, that stream did not happen. I'm sure many of you guys would have realized that. You would have known if there was a stream. So yeah, like I said, that stream sadly did not happen. Anyway, we are going to go straight up for all out pummeling just because we want to hit this thing or whatever else comes in really, really hard. Just want to put that out there before I make my move. But this weekend, I really, really want to. Because, I mean, it's going to be so much fun to actually get out there and stream with you guys and battle you guys. However, I do have a couple of different things that are planned for this weekend that I don't know if I'm going to be able to shuffle around to make it so I have time to stream. We'll see how that goes, but regardless, how the streams are going to work, because I know there's not like a million of you guys out there who are ready to battle me, you know, on a whim whenever I ask. And of course, sadly, the person wants to protect, so this isn't going to do too much damage. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, what do you call it? Yeah, like there's not a million of you guys out there, so I can't always have battle after battle after battle. There's probably not going to be more than like 20 of you guys in the stream at any point in time, regardless of whether you're ready to battle. So I'm going to be in these streams playing Battlespot as well. So I think it's a really good way for me to get better at Battlespot while also playing Wi-Fi battles with you guys. So if you're looking forward to that, make sure you let me know. And also, while we're here, I feel like there's no better time than the present to announce that something big, something very, very big is coming back to the channel. Something that I'm pretty sure most of my subscribers subscribed for is coming back. And that is probably very exciting for many of you guys. I know it's very exciting for me because I can't wait. It's been a long time since we've made such videos, and I just can't wait. Now, I think we have seen what Pokemon my opponent have brought in with them. Yes, we have seen all the Pokemon. Now, Komodo is pretty clutch to keep in here. I think keep alive, not keep in the match. Of course, like I said, Tapu Lele is our biggest problem here. Can Lucario do anything to it? It has Shadow Ball, which is great, but this thing's obviously going to be super fast. And that's the problem with Tapu Lele, is you have to be able to live a hit against it to do anything to it, which is honestly the most difficult thing in the world. I don't think Komodo is necessary anymore. Both my other Pokemon have a super effective move for that Ferrothorn, so we're just going to go for Flash Cannon. It would have been nice if I made the predict. I probably could have, but I'm just too busy talking about streams. We see the Psychic. This is definitely going to kill us. And then we're going to have to switch out now. I would have liked to see the Moonblast, because that would have meant that... Actually, no, Lucario would have been neutral to that. No, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't think Lucario can take a hit, and this thing's probably going to be Choice Scarfed. Let's see our stats. Honestly, I don't think we have a choice, so we're just going to go for it. Because I don't think Azumarill is going to live a hit either way. Because we're not focused, sorry, we're not Assault Bested, which is pretty important for that. But of course, we're going to Mega Evolve. As for what move we use, Flash Cannon will do more. It'll also hit the Mamoswine for good damage. I think we'll go for it. Let's do it. We're probably going to see a switch in here. We don't see a switch in. I guess this person thinks they can kill. I think they can kill. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going crazy. But let's see. I mean, Tapu Lele, again, is a very, very, very powerful Pokemon. Like, this will kill me. There's absolutely no way. Yeah, unreal, man. It's so frustrating to me, honestly, how powerful this Pokemon is. Because it can run through pretty much anything. And then, basically, you can't use any kind of priority against it. And everyone runs a Choice Scarf on it. So you can't outspeed it either. And it obviously has a very powerful base speed in itself. Not a very fun Pokemon to verse. Probably a Pokemon we're going to see a lot of. I'm sure many of you guys see a lot of it in Battlespot as well. And we do live a hit, which is honestly demoralizing. And let's see what happens. Can we kill? I doubt it. And we do kill, so we could have had a Lucario alive on the team. Which is, which could have won the game, honestly. It could have won the game. And now I'm stuck using this move, which I completely forgot about was a thing. So I basically lose. So next time we should have faith in the Azumarill that it can live a hit. And honestly, if I in any way believed that Azumarill wasn't going to live a hit and that I should go for Lucario, I should have gone for Azumarill anyway, because Lucario was never going to live a hit. So interesting misplay by me, but we got to start somewhere right. And I mean, getting paired up against a 1570 is obviously someone who's good at the game. Like, I don't, like, whenever I play Battlespot, I don't get any higher than like 1600, even at my best. Like, I just don't. And it's because I don't sit here and think, what are the most common threats and blah, 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 blah. I just bring whatever I think's fun. But even still, in that sense, I don't really get that far. The person's not much worse than me at my best, and I got put up with them right now, or paired up with them right now when I'm literally at the worst I could be. Either way, let's save that battle video, and let's get on to our next match and see what our opponent will be, what they will have. Honestly, it's the hardest thing with ranked, like, because from memory, playing in free battles, it's called, I guess you could call it casuals. Yeah, but playing in casual matches, I always feel like I go up against people who aren't even anywhere near the caliber of player I'm looking to verse. Makes sense, right? Because they're casual, and I'm looking to go against competitive people. But then every time I play a rating, they're just like, hey, how about you verse the god? This person who literally picks the meta. Like, this person right here, this is not the meta. Like, you don't see things like X-Blad, you know, you don't see things like X-Blad, Snorlax, Zangoose. They're not that common. Lucario is obviously amazing. Aggron can be incredible, and Smeargle, I mean, he is the meta. But, like, it's not Tapu Lele, which is, honestly, that's all I want to see, right? I think Tapu Lele might be one of my most hated Pokemon, not for any other reason that it's the most frustrating to go up against in competitive. It's almost up there with Kangaskhan. Either way, I've already listed all my opponent's Pokemon in a random statement, so let's pick what we want to do. I definitely think Lucario is a pick here, just because, you know, Vacuum Wave is a thing. Charizard is also a good pick here, which makes it difficult. I think we will go with Charizard, Venusaur, and Komodo, because that way we still have the fighting typing, which is going to be incredible. And then we can do... Ooh, but Aggron's not that big of a threat, neither is Lucario. Tough picks, to be honest. I think we will go with Lucario as that thing. We'll go with Snorlax as that lead. Sorry, not Snorlax, what the hell. We'll go with Dragonite as a lead. We'll bring Lucario and we'll bring Komodo. I don't want to be picking Lucario and Komodo every match, but how can you blame me? Can you blame when there's literally six Pokemon in my opponent's team that are weak to fighting? I can't not pick my two fighting type Pokemon. And of course, one of them has priority fighting type move, and the other one has a fighting type Z move. Like, how can I not pick them? And of course, I lead with Dragonite instead because I'm an absolute weirdo. And we see Smeargle come out. Am I going to get spored? Is that what's about to happen to me? Actually, you know what? Please do that. Please, I beg of you, please do that. Because in case you don't know, random enemy, I have... That's unfortunate. Moody. What an annoying... Ha! Spiky Shield, get outplayed. I use Dragon Dance. I don't care if he broke my... Is it Marvel Scale or is it the other one? I think it's Marvel Scale. If I'm not mistaken, Lugia has Marvel Scale, but it has feathers. So, I don't think it matters what they call it. I didn't see what stat boost that Pokemon just got, but I can look at them right here. Let's see what they have. Oh, they lost speed that turn. Okay, that's interesting. We might add speed then. Let's go for... I guess an Outrage. There's no reason not to. Unless it has another protecting move, which I don't think it can use. Spore, that's fine. You think you're special, but I have a Lumberry. You're about to get, like, honestly depressingly outplayed. I would feel bad for you. So the Outrage comes off. This thing, it must be pretty fast if it outsped me when we're both at +1. It lives on 1 HP, which is so devastating to me. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because it's just going to outspeed me again, and then it's going to go for Spore. Oh, wait. It can't do that. Because I have the beautiful... It can do that. It can do that. I don't know why I was talking shit. It can do that because I'm locked into Dragon Rage. Sorry, Outrage. Wrong move. Special defense, Sharpie Rose. We're going to actually stay in here until we can get off a E-Speed. I completely forgot that I get locked in and that I can't pick my next move. Because I was like, why is he going for Spore again? Oh, it's so depressing. Baton... Oh, that's scary. What's going to come out here? And what stat boost is it going to have? If I just didn't go for Outrage, I didn't really have any other move to go for. So, I can't really hate myself for it. Now, the problem is I have to get around this X-Bat. Oh, that's dangerous. That is really dangerous. What boost does it have? Just special defense. Everything else is kind of normal. That's fine. I'm not too worried about it then. I don't have a Ghost type Pokemon, sadly. Do I have anything that can resist it at all? Yeah, it's honestly not worth the risk. We'll just go for the E-Speed. Maybe we'll wake up. It's been one turn. We do wake up. Why did I click E-Speed this time, though? Because I didn't need to, period. So we're gonna get killed by a Blizzard. That's my own fault. It's definitely my own fault. But this Pokemon doesn't have any kind of... Okay, it does have one speed buff. But that won't make it faster than Lucario, so it's fine. We go into Lucario, we Mega Evolve Vacuum Wave, another good move. But it's on half health, that's fine. That's fine. Fight, Mega Evolve, and like I said, oh, I guess not revealing Vacuum Wave right now and going for Flash Cannon wouldn't be a bad idea because it should do the same amount of damage. So we'll actually do that. Go for the Flash Cannon. And while this move plays out, give me 2 seconds to plug in my 3DS charger because my DS is showing red battery. So much reaching around. So you can see that this person is sacking off their Smeargle. They obviously want to keep old mate alive. What's his name? X-Blab. Which is fair. Down goes the Smeargle, and now we have a Lucario on the field. I don't know if you guys can hear me properly. I don't know if you guys can hear me from the side properly. But basically what I'm saying is down goes the Smeargle. Let me just plug this in. Come on, where's the hole? There it is. X-Blab is back. Now that's scary, except for the fact that I have Vacuum Wave, which is a good move. I love this move. And I know most people don't run a special Lucario, at least for Mega, because it does have a little bit more attack, and Bullet Punch is amazing, but honestly, I feel like the Fighting type is so important. I think Fighting type is more important than Steel type. That could be wrong, but at least with priority, because I mean, Vacuum is a cool move, man. It is a really cool move. I like it. I love it. Let's go for a Vacuum Wave again. If this thing somehow gets through Lucario, which it could if it uses a Fighting type move, then Komodo should have no trouble. Detect. And exactly why would you do that? Toxicor? Yep. Okay. That's fine though. That's fine. I don't care. Because, I mean, you're going to die. You're actually going to die. I don't know how much defense Zangoose has, but I don't think it's an... Oh, it could be enough. This is a base 40 move. Just kidding. It's a base 1,000,000 move because it did one shot. That's why I love Lucario. Because it's powerful, man. Adaptability is awesome. And its stats are sky high too. It's a great Pokemon. So we do get a win, which is honestly all I can really ask for because I'm bad at this game. I'm sure when I do these Wi-Fi battle streams, I'm going to lose like every match. In fact, I might call up some friends who I guess I could say I know I'm better than, which is mean, but I mean they'll admit it too that I'm a more, I guess, serious battler in Pokemon, and I'll get them to kind of show up and lose to me so I can look better than I am. But now that I've admitted that in a video, I can't do that, can I? Either way, let's move on to the third match, which will be the final match of the video because we're 20 minutes in and we want to go for a 30-minute video. We're pretty much back at 1500. Can we end the first episode above 1500? That's the question. And let's go for some different music now. Let's see if we can go for... Let's go with Battle Royale. I don't really listen to this music very much because I never do Battle Royales. And that is actually something we could do on stream. Now that I think about it. Battle Royales, we can do double battles where one of you guys gets to pair with me and we verse 2 others. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Either way, looking at my opponent's team, we're going to cry in fear because we have a Salamence, which I realize now that I don't have an answer for. So that's coming out first. Then, of course, we have Umbreon. We have Gastrodon, which means we kind of need Venusaur. Or Charizard will do. Then we have... we haven't seen Venusaur there. I kind of want to use it. We have Heat Transfer. We'll just focus up. Kartana and Gengar. Now, I don't really have an answer for Gengar at all. And it's definitely not in Venusaur. So sadly, Venusaur might have to take a backseat in this episode. I am, however, going to lead with Dragonite because the biggest threat on my opponent's team is that Salamence. And if that Salamence in any way gets to pop off, we're done for. But Dragonite can take it head-to-head because of of course, we can one-shot it even if it Mega Evolves and we have the Marvel Scale. Then we'll bring Charizard in the back because we want to be able to burn down the Kartana as well as Solar Beam the Gastrodon. And then last but not least, I think either Komodo or Azumarill, one of the two is our most important pick. Both of them handle things pretty well. I think we'll go with Azumarill because Azumarill didn't get his chance to show off, I reckon. Then again, neither did Komodo last battle. Actually, we're going to go... No, we'll go with Azumarill. I can guarantee you I'll find a reason to use Komodo in the next episode. And again, we have Play Rough and such for the Umbreon, and then of course we also have Water type moves for the Heatran. So that should be alright. Rather than focusing on Focus Blast, because I can't really say both those two Pokemon need to be. I can't really say I need to use Fighting type for 2 Pokemon because I can only have my Z move once. And again, like, we don't need the Dragon type and we don't need the other moves that we have, so we'll just focus on Azumarill. So we get intimidated, that's fine, that's perfectly fine by me. I could not care less. And I think we have no choice but to go for the Outrage. We could Dragon Dance, but regardless of what happens, he will be fast enough next turn. I think we just have to click Dragon Rage. Sorry, Outrage. If we click Dragon Rage, we'll be doing like no damage. Now, I'm curious as to how this person thinks they fare against my Dragonite. I'm confident because in Marvel Scaling. To be honest, I could be completely wrong. And I could get obliterated by the Salamence, but we're going to wait and see what happens. I love how the tail just appeared out of nowhere just then. So if they do a Mega Evolve, the question is what move are they going to go for? Do they think they can one-shot me with the Dragon type move? It's viable. I could well just die to a Dragon. Okay, there's where you have a Dragon Dance. That's fine. Now, sadly, I can't hit them with a Dragon type move, then go for an E-Speed, which is, of course, really unfortunate. Now, they might have predicted that I'd go for a Dragon Dance as well, but I'm just going to go for the Outrage, like I said. It's going to do a good chunk of damage. And we got to hope and pray that this move won't kill us after the Marvel Scale reduction. Roost is here. That's fine by me. I don't think this person understands that I don't get confused. I am completely on level with myself, and I completely understand what's happening in this fight right now. And it is going to automatically go for the 3rd turn. We're slowly doing a little bit more damage after each turn, which is really good for us, because what that means is it's going to give us a little bit more of a chance for E-Speed to actually get the KO, which is of course what we want to see. So this one takes me down into the red. And now what it comes down to is actually nothing, because we win with E-Speed. Because we snap out of confusion. I completely forgot. I was sitting there thinking if we just, get the roll. But there's no way E-Speed's doing that little damage. I don't want to believe it. Extreme Speed, can we get the KO? Please, Dragonite, I beg of you. I really beg of you. Yes, you're a beautiful Pokemon. Oh my goodness. And there's nothing happened to us. Nothing happened to us. We're on full health. We have our Marble Scale, obviously that's when we're on full health. We're not confused, we're not locked into anything, and we're clicking Fire Punch. Because there's no reason not to. Smart Strike, I'm so scared. I have Marble Scale. I don't care how strong you are. I'm eating it up. Literally, I literally dip my spoon in a bowl of Smart Strike and milk every day for breakfast. Critical hit. Dragonite. Dragonite, Dragonite, Dragonite. you are a goddess because you're a female. In case you guys didn't know, you couldn't tell, you didn't pay attention. Dragonite is a goddess, and that's why I nicknamed my Dragonites Athena, because she's a thing of beauty and she's a goddess. So that's all there is to it. Now, what the hell do we do here? Do we just click outrage for lols? Do we think Heatran could set up? I want you to click outrage for lols. I could lose this match right now by not being smart. We see a flash with the fun. I'll catch a flash cannon. I didn't want to switch out because I knew it'd be dangerous. Obviously it's dangerous because someone gets hit for free. This is gonna do like no damage, but I'm okay with that. I'm literally gonna sit here. Okay, so we had an air balloon. I didn't see that. I was too busy talking all sorts of nonsense about how amazing Dragonite is, and I didn't actually see the air balloon. We speed tie? We don't speed tie. Interesting idea. I don't know why you'd go for raw. I'm not going to complain about my opponent's moves, but I'm confused. Now, Charizard literally has less options. We're just going to go for the air slash because we're going to flinch. And of course, I can't go for a fire type move because of flash fire. The match was forfeited. Interesting decision. I definitely think that Heatran could have killed Dragonite. But I guess they must have had no moves for Charizard. I would imagine a Heatran would run a rock type move, but I guess I'm completely mistaken. So that's probably why they gave up when they saw the Charizard. Like, they didn't even know I had a Azumarill. Like, they had no idea that Azumarill was in the back ready to kill this thing. But I guess if you really thought about it, half of my team can end that thing. We have Lucario with fighting type moves. We have Komodo with literally a fighting type Z move. And then we have Azumarill, who actually was on the team. So, I said it was a pretty good match on our part. And like I said, I definitely had fun recording the series and this episode specifically. Like, sure, I was a little bit salty as soon as I saw Tapu Lele hit the field. Like, honestly, it actually crushes me because I know if I don't think about it when I build my team, I can't beat it. And that's what really frustrates me about Tapu Lele. But it's not too important. Regardless, it was a fun time. We recorded some battles. We had a lot of fun. And I mean, we ended up positive. We ended up 2-1, which is great. And hopefully we can keep that ratio up as we go along. Either way, guys, like I said, this will be the end of the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. And of course, if you guys want to see another episode of this series, it'll be out on Thursday. And if you want to make sure you don't miss it, you can hit that subscribe button to get notified, as well as that bell icon to more specifically actually get notified. I messed up the outro, okay? Just leave me alone. Either way, like I said, the next episode will be out on Thursday. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. I definitely am. And once again, as we did with the quote-unquote previous season of Battlespot Blast, we'll be using the same team on Thursday. And then next week we'll move over to a new team. Maybe one that's built with a little more thought. And while we're here, guys, if you actually made it to the outro, let me know if you guys want to see team building videos from me in terms of Battlespot and Wi-Fi battles. Because right now I kind of just throw them together randomly. But if I do it for a video, I might actually put some thought into it. So it'll make me a better battler, and it could be more fun videos for you guys. So like I said, let me know if you want to see that. Either way, I want to thank you for watching, and until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day.